Hey everyone, it's Alicia Malone. Welcome to another episode of Fandango Indie Movie Guide, and today I have some fantastic movies for you. 3 of which are called The, and then something beginning with B. They're all worth your while, so let's get stuck into it. My first The B movie is The Big Sick, written by Kamal Nanjiani from Silicon Valley, along with his wife Emily V. Gordon. And this is based on the story of how these two met. Emily's character in the film is played by Zoe Kazan, and it starts out as a very sweet, very funny romantic comedy looking at an interracial relationship.
Listen, I had a really nice time. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna call an Uber, go home, and I hope just...
Your driver will be ready as soon as he puts on his pants.
Then things take a turn when Zoe's character gets sick after they have broken up, and Kamal's character has to figure out whether he should stick around with her parents while she gets better or not.
You really don't have to stay, Kamal. You have already done.
I'm just gonna stay for a second. Is this seat? Okay.
That's where the drama kicks in, and this movie really will hit you in so many different places. First, your funny bone, because Kamal, I love his sense of humor, and that shines through in this film. Secondly, the feels, because it is a very sweet romantic movie. And thirdly, in your tear ducts, because this film deals with a very serious illness and you see the effect it has on her family.
So, 9/11. I've always wanted to have a conversation with people.
You've never talked to people about 9/11?
It's an incredible blend of romance, comedy, and drama, and it really shows how masterful a director Michael Showalter is, that he was able to blend them all seamlessly. I highly recommend you check out The Big Sick. It is one of my favorite films of the year thus far, and I'm sure it will be one of my favorite films come the end of 2017. It's out in limited theaters this weekend, and then we'll be going wide from July 14. My next The B movie is The Bad Batch, directed by Anna Lily Amirpour, who is behind A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, which was an Iranian vampire western. This is another genre movie turned on its head. It's a cannibal dystopian thriller. Suki Waterhouse plays a young girl who is put out to the desert to fend for herself against some violent cannibals. Also weave in some cult dynamics, some LSD type fever dreams, and a brilliant cameo by Jim Carrey, and a great role for Keanu Reeves. Mix it all together, add in Jason Momoa, and you have The Bad Batch.
All the things you've done have put you right here with me.
This here is The Bad Batch.
It's a completely original, very unique film. I'm sure it will polarize audiences. I just thought it was a breath of fresh air and a super cool movie. The Bad Batch has been described as Mad Max meets the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think that's a pretty apt description. You can see The Bad Batch out in limited theaters this weekend.
Here's the thing. Being good or bad mostly depends on who you're standing next to.
My third The B movie is The Beguiled, directed by Sofia Coppola. I use my hands a lot, don't I? This is the film which won Sofia the Best Director award at the Cannes Film Festival, and it's very easy to see why. It's an atmospheric, gothic, twisted thriller.
Miss Martha! Miss Martha!
Is he dead? No. Get him inside.
This time you have Nicole Kidman playing the head of a Southern girls' boarding school during the Civil War, whose lives are disrupted when a Yankee soldier, played by Colin Farrell, comes to their place bleeding and needing help.
It seems the enemy is not what we believe.
I hope you like apple pie. Is that my recipe? It is.
Alongside Colin Farrell, this movie features a badass cast of fantastic ladies. It's brimming with gender politics and sex and violence, and takes some unexpected twists and turns.
Bring me the anatomy book.
Can I get you anything?
Give me the key.
You know I'd get in trouble for that.
The Beguiled is like the cherry on top of a cream pie, which is kind of her filmography and everything that she's done thus far. Just go with me on that one, and definitely go and see The Beguiled, one of my favorite films of this year as well. It comes out this weekend.
Oh, what have you done to me? You vengeful bitches!
Moving away now from movies starting with The and B to a documentary that you can see at home this weekend on Netflix called Nobody Speak: Trials of the Free Press. This takes a look at several events that have been happening here in America, including Trump as president and the Hulk Hogan sex tape trial, and looks at the wider implications of what happens when powerful figures take on and attack the free press.
Billionaire Peter Thiel, a co-founder of PayPal, is secretly paying the expenses of Hulk Hogan's legal fight.
The story about his sexual orientation was published 9 years before this lawsuit.
This is personal. He's doing this because he wants to bring Gawker down.
Billionaires are proclaiming we are more powerful than the truth.
This is a moment of real definition for the press.
This film will make you think, and it's a very important issue that we should all be discussing right now: the future of journalism, the future of media. You can see Nobody Speak: Trials of the Free Press. It's the perfect film to watch at home this weekend, and it's on Netflix from June 23.
Here's a message to the White House. You keep lying, we're going to keep reporting.
The president believes the press is a threat to the country.
Alternative facts are not facts. It's democracy is out there.
Money can't silence the media.
We're talking about shrooms.
You turn the microphone off.
So to recap, there's 3 movies that are worth your time this weekend, all beginning with The and B. You have the rom-com drama, The Big Sick, the cannibal dystopian thriller, The Bad Batch, the gothic Civil War sexy drama, The Beguiled. And over on Netflix, you've got the documentary Nobody Speak: Trials of the Free Press. I highly recommend all of these films this weekend, so note them down if they're not in your area or your country. Hopefully you'll get to see them. They're hashtag Alicia approved. And as always, let me know in the comments below what you've been watching, what tickles your fancy this week, or you can find me on Twitter at Alicia Malone, and I'll see you next week.